Good afternoon, Insta and Facebook family. Welcome to the JM Squared kitchen one more time for virtual Foodie Friday. Oops, got tongue tied there. What are we cooking today? What's in the kitchen?
We are making seafood linguine.
We are, a la John Mills. All right, yeah, a very simple recipe. So watch and follow along. The recipe is posted on our Facebook and Insta for you to either follow along now or to use later. We have 6 wonderful master chefs in the kitchen with us this Friday on our Zoom call, which is awesome considering the weather outside. So here we go. Everybody has their fish already prepped, seafood. We're using shellfish. We're using some small scallops, some prawns.
This is what one bag looks like.
Yeah, we're using bags. Like, you guys can get fresh fish. We couldn't do that. So like that's how much we're using. You can use as little or as much seafood as you like, right? The recipe does call for 6 scallops. And
so you can see that's approximately 600.
They're very small, okay? They're mini scallops. Okay, we have our parsley chopped. We don't actually. Janet will be chopping the parsley.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I have 4 cloves of garlic chopped, but you can use as much as you want, depending on how much garlic you like, okay? And then I have the juice of 1 lemon, the zest of 1 lemon, okay? And my water for my spaghetti, my linguine, is ready to go. And we're gonna put that in last, okay? So that's the last thing we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure our sauce is all cooked, our fish is ready to go back into our sauce, and then we're gonna put our pasta in because our sauce can just stay nice and warm and we can mix it all together, okay? So how are we doing there, guys? Are you guys all ready to go? Do you have everything prepped? Do you need some more time? Everyone's good? Thumbs up? Thumbs up? Nice work. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get this out of the way, some olive oil in a pan, okay? So the recipe calls for, actually the recipe called for a glug, right? I'd say like 2 teaspoons, or 2 tablespoons, sorry.
You can always tell when it's like a Jamie Oliver inspired, because it's like 1 dash, like 1 glug.
But that's how I cook.
Those are Mark's favorite recipes.
So we're putting
with no measurements.
There you go, nice glug of olive oil.
Hi, Erin. Hi. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good. Nay, bad. We got outside today.
It's lovely.
Oh my gosh.
Just wave at these people. Stacy, Dan, how you doing? Good to see you guys.
She started at 6, so she's. I think she's coming, but she just texted me and said, "I thought it started at 6."
Maybe she was hoping it did so she could stay outside and enjoy the weather.
So you're just warming your olive oil up now, okay? And then you're going to put your garlic into the olive oil, okay? Don't put your garlic in before the olive oil is warm, otherwise you get soggy, nasty garlic. You want it to be nice and warm, okay? Nice and toasty for those lovely pieces of garlic. Laura, how you doing? You okay? Awesome. I can't see Laura.
What are we drinking? See, we chose this guy. I feel like this was a winner.
Yeah, very nice.
Always a fave, especially on a sunny day. And Vidya, we haven't met your other half.
This is my husband, Connor.
Nice to meet you, Connor.
Hey, Connor. We've heard lots of terrible things, lovely things about you.
I heard a lot about them.
Oh yeah, I hear lots about you guys.
Only the good stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Felicia. Hi, Felicia.
Hi, Felicia. I feel that's a song.
Hi, Felicia. She's just connecting.
So, olive oil, nice and warm, garlic goes in, okay? Then after the garlic, we're gonna throw the fish in, okay? But we're not gonna keep the fish in there for long. We're gonna throw the fish in, we're gonna cook it till it's halfway cooked, add some of that flavor into the pan. We're gonna take that fish out, okay? Then we're gonna add our cherry tomatoes and then our plum tomatoes. If you've got cherry tomatoes, great. If you don't worry about it, just the tomatoes, all right?
Do we have to cut the little tomatoes?
I'm actually gonna leave them whole.
Okay.
But you can slice them if you want to.
Chef Sarah, slice or no slice?
Of which?
Of the mini
Cherry
cherry tomatoes.
I cut them in half.
Cut them in half.
Yeah, I mean, I'm game. Let's do it.
I feel like that's what I was feeling. Release some of the juices.
Away you go then, sous chef.
Oh, that's my job.
Yes, I was gonna leave it, but.
I thought it was just pour the wine and drink the wine.
Cheers, guys. A lovely glass of Sauvignon Blanc on the go right there.
Ooh, that is
I was
very
just looking at my Riesling bottle, and do you remember when we cycled the Mosel Valley?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
from there, so it's a nice nostalgic moment.
Nice one.
Awesome.
And Chef John is here.
Hey, John.
Hello.
You
How you
made
doing?
it
Welcome.
Waiting on.
for the early bird special.
So Laura, you got your garlic. You got your garlic and your olive oil in the pan on a medium heat, right? Awesome. It should be like sizzling nicely.
I put my chicken in. Is that wrong?
Put your chicken in as soon as the garlic starts to turn. You can put the chopped chicken in. Yeah, sliced chopped chicken.
Uh-oh. I already messed up.
You didn't slice the chicken. You just threw it in. You know what you can do?
Linguine, Laura.
You can cut it whilst you're in. You can cut it whilst it's in the pan. I've done that before. Just be careful not to cut the pan.
I cut the chicken.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't make it out.
Good for you. You're good then.
He's just imagining like just throwing the whole chicken breast like just in the pan and hoping for the best.
All right. So now I'm putting my fish in now, and I'm gonna put it in for like a minute or two. Then I'm gonna take it out. Okay.
Seafood.
Seafood. Just gonna get some of that flavors. Some of those flavors. We're gonna add the lemon juice and the lemon zest now. Okay.
Okay, so just to clarify, what's in the pan?
So we
The
have
olive oil,
olive oil,
the
garlic.
garlic, the fish or the chicken, not the whole breast, the cut up breast, and the seafood. And I feel like the cherry tomatoes were supposed to be in there.
No, they're not.
Nope, not yet.
They go in later. We're literally just gonna cook this up. Then we're gonna take the fish out, and then we're gonna put the cherry tomatoes into that lovely juicy sauce.
Just clarifying. Just asking the questions
Being
that you guys would ask.
Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend, yes.
your family. Come on.
Okay.
Jordan and Mike look really composed. They're like, ours is finished.
We're done.
No, it hasn't
Are you-
even started yet. That's why.
Oh, okay.
We're behind. That's why we look close.
You were just enjoying your beverage. It's okay.
Just having a good time.
Having a good time.
Right.
Oh, look at that juicer video.
That looks awesome.
I'm starting to feel like we should have aprons. I feel like there's a lot of aprons happening.
I felt that way too. I was like,
know.
mate, I need like a naked chef apron or something, you know?
Yeah,
Oh, like with the muscles?
that would be perfect.
Yeah, sponsors. We're just really messy.
Oh,
That's
they're
why
like just throwing the tomatoes around. No, Eleanor's not messy. No,
I don't know. She wears an apron.
she's a counter wiper like me. We both have a problem.
So lemon zest with the lemon juice.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Why do you zest lemon?
Well, just be careful because injuries come from zesters, okay, guys? Talking from experience.
Yeah.
I broke my zester on my finger.
This thing, Jordan.
Yeah. Have you seen one? Or they have like really skinny ones?
Are we putting our plum tomatoes in now?
John, is it plum tomato time?
Not yet. I'm gonna take the fish out now, right?
It's already out.
Good.
Then yes, I think the answer,
Then the cherry tomatoes go in.
once you take your fish out. But anybody using chicken, you're gonna keep your chicken
Yeah.
in there.
Exactly.
Because it's gonna take a little longer to cook. The seafood is pretty fast.
Yeah, do that.
Is Mike in control today? Is Mike doing all the cooking?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We're pre-cooking the chicken.
Nice
so-
one.
So, can people see me? What I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yes, they can. Yes, Eleanor.
The tinned tomatoes. When do they go in?
So now you're gonna put your tomatoes in now, your cherry tomatoes, okay? And
so
then
that's different. The tinned is different than the cherry. or
yeah,
something?
you're gonna wait a little while, okay? You're gonna put the cherries in first, and then you're gonna put the tin in a minute, okay? Just hold on, you're good.
Sorry, I was
No worries, you're good, you're good, you're good. I love it. I love the attention to detail. It's all good.
Felicia's feeling a little bit rushed now because she thought we were starting at 6.
No need.
Sorry.
It's all good, man.
I was at 6.
Maybe we should have started at 6.
Maybe we will start at 6.
Maybe you're starting something, especially if it's going to be nice out. Then we can.
I was sitting
Maybe
on
we
the
need some
couch
more
doing
tomatoes.
nothing.
Aw.
Like I was not busy.
Well, it's so nice outside, so.
We're gonna have to add in like an apple.
Okay, so you're gonna add your wine into this before you put your tin of tomatoes in, otherwise you won't evaporate your wine, okay? So a dash of wine, as much as you want to spare.
Not much.
Where is the wine?
Oh, it's in the fridge.
Oh my God.
Just a dash.
So I'm gonna say half a glass, okay?
Half a glass.
There you go.
Who's pouring the glass?
Chicken is still in there. Correct.
Half a small glass.
Sorry, Laura has a question. Laura?
My chicken is still in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you can do that. That's perfect. As much as you're willing to spare from that wine.
So once the alcohol has evaporated from your liquid that's now in your pan with your little tomatoes, we're going to add your tin of tomatoes. Okay, you want to get it nice and hot for this. Okay. Should be smelling really nice, really fragrant. Lots of lemon in there, lots of fish smells. Right? Should be lovely. Here we go. Wonderful, sweet. That's a big tin of tomatoes.
Yeah, well, I asked, how big is your tin?
Yeah, well, you only gave me one tin, so.
Well, we only have one size
There
in
you
this
go.
country.
My tin's big then.
So we're a little behind.
That's okay. Tell us where you are.
After the garlic, I put the chicken in,
Yeah.
and then the lemon, and then the tomatoes,
Yes.
and then the white wine.
Yes.
Yes, before you put the
Okay.
tomatoes in.
Okay.
Cherry tomatoes crushed, cut, just whole.
We recommend half. Cut in half.
Cherry tomatoes should go in before the big tomatoes. Now we're going to put some basil in there. Okay, so you're going to add some basil into your tomato mixture.
How much?
Basil.
Yes, basil.
I'll be your translator today.
Basil, and it's a teaspoon for you, Mark, or 2 if you like basil.
Basil.
Yeah.
Do we have any?
I try to tell them like we're not in England. Like
And if you
so
want
we should
to,
just talk Canadian.
if you want to, now it's time to add some salt. Okay, salt depends on how much salt you like. Okay, I salted my pasta water, which is on the back there. Okay, so the pasta water is already salted. If you don't like to salt your pasta water, that's okay. I'm going to put some salt in here too. So about half a teaspoon of salt. Okay. It's starting to
I'm
smell
back.
really good.
Okay, is anybody lost?
Nobody should be lost.
It was doing fine until the basil that was never on the recipe.
I know, I knew you'd love that. I knew you'd love that. I had to do it for you, Mark. Seriously, I had to throw it out there.
Boy,
I almost put oregano in
We
there as
didn't
well.
actually get a message 2 to 3 hours before from Mark,
Pretty
identifying the holes in the recipe.
Hey Martin, hey Anna.
So we know we're progressing well.
held back this time.
You
Somebody's
did.
cooking in the kitchen.
I thought it was worth me messaging you just to acknowledge I
Sorry,
feel
mate. Sorry, mate.
what you're throwing down.
So
Okay,
your
bye.
sauce should be
It was kind of you
looking.
to say you only get the message 2 or 3 hours before, because usually it's a couple of days before.
Awesome. Your sauce should be looking like this. So like nice, creamy. There should be a little bit of fish coming off that. Smells really, really good. Some nice fragrant smells. I can smell some fish, some lemon. It's awesome. Loving it.
Oh jeez.
Do I keep the shrimp in the pan or
Oh no, you should have taken those out.
She's
we
behind
take
me.
it out?
Oh,
once they're cooked?
only cook them until they're almost done, okay? Because we're going to take them out and put them back in at the end, okay?
Okay.
Good. When do we do our pasta? Like our
So
linguine?
I would like to cook the sauce for at least 15 minutes before I put the pasta in. That means that we've cooked the sauce for like 30 minutes, okay? Because we're using tin tomatoes. They're not super fresh. I know we have some cherry tomatoes in there. If you're cooking in Italy, you could cook it for like 15 minutes and it would taste awesome. But like tin tomatoes here are a little bit more acidic, so we're going to cook them off a little bit longer, okay?
But the real question is, when do we put our water on for the noodles?
We already spoke about it. It's already on. We already
Is
told
it
them.
on?
Yeah, everyone's got it on.
Everybody's got
Yeah,
their pasta
yeah.
water on?
You were trying to catch me out. Why?
No, I'm just trying to make sure.
No, but I've already told them that.
Well, thorough.
I know, very thorough.
All right. Well, then you go ahead.
I thought you were going to be nice today.
I am nice.
No.
I'm just making sure. Just asking questions.
Being
What are we
facetious.
making? What are we making, John? Hello?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, what are we making?
I don't know if it was until
People
John.
want to know what we're making.
We are making a linguine, which is made with shellfish or any fish of your choice, okay?
Or chicken.
Or chicken if you're Laura.
And Dan, hit me.
When do you guys put your pasta on? How long till that?
So the pasta water's on now. I'm going to put it on in 10 minutes, mate. It's all ready to go. It's boiling. I just want to cook this sauce down a little bit.
Hi, Kylie.
So good. I'm all ready to go. All I gotta do is cook.
Course you are.
But Dan's making ragu.
I know. I'm a bit jealous of his duck
He just
ragu.
wants to put his pasta in when we put ours in, so it's like this togetherness.
Yeah.
It's baby. So
How's the sauce looking?
Yeah, how's the sauce looking, guys?
How's Kylie? What are you making tonight, Kylie? Hit me, Dan.
Aaron said, I think they were talking to
I
you.
wasn't sure if you guys were saying something to Dan or what happened.
Oh.
Say that again.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So the recipe calls for a pound of pasta, which is a lot. Unless you're feeding a small army, you can probably halve that and use like one of the small packets. Depends. If you want some pasta left over for tomorrow and the next day, then you can
And
make
then
as much as
the
you want.
next day and the next
But I'm
day.
going to use 3/4 of a bag, which is 500 grams, okay? I'm going to use that much, and that should give me 4 portions, okay?
How much of that?
That's 500 grams right there. I'm
Yeah.
going to use 3/4 of that bag, okay?
So if you joined us 2 weeks ago, I just put the whole thing in. And then we had like quite a lot of pasta for like a lot of days, like until like Tuesday. But like sometimes that's all right because then it's part of your food prep is done for the week, right? As long as you don't mind. Jordan doesn't mind a little extra leftover pasta.
It's my pasta dress. Do you see this?
It's my pasta dress.
Who's there? Stephen Pinto. Wow, there's a blast from the past. Hello, mate. How's down under? Are you in quarantine there too, buddy? Cheers. It's been a long time, bro. I've not seen Stephen since I was 22 years old. That's nuts.
I've never seen Steven.
Nope. It's true. We used to work at Belushi's together. He's going to remember a very different John Mills, that's for sure.
Are you enjoying the white wine even though it's not your normal choice? Yeah?
It's actually delicious. It's like a good Riesling, so.
Is it giving you like a little kind of like a little nostalgia from your...
Styler or something.
It's like a nostalgia moment.
Your dad likes
Takes you
Riesling.
back.
And
With
it's
that.
actually from the year we cycled right here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
Keep the bottle.
Keep the bottle.
Keep the bottle like John.
I always keep bottles, and then I've got like a couple of really nice bottles. I'm like, oh, we should put a candle in it, and then it'll just come down. Yeah, no, we've never
Yeah,
done
and
that.
like 4 years later, it's still
Still there.
It's still sitting. Here it is. It's still
But
here.
it's such a good bottle to put a candle in. Look at that.
It's called
Remember,
exclamation.
Did your parents ever do those like the smaller squat bottles with all the different colors of candle wax?
No, that sounds really
That was like
impressive.
a 1970s
Wanna try this?
thing. That was
Yeah.
big.
Just
Matus.
Matus. And
Matus.
clarify, Jana, your mother did.
Did she? Oh,
Just ask her about Matus, and it'll all come.
it clearly left an impression on me.
So give your sauce a taste.
It's still terrible.
Give your sauce a taste and see what it needs, right? This is where you taste test. Does it need more salt for you? You're going to put some fish in there. It's going to be quite salty with the fish. So bear that in mind. But like,
It is bubbling.
does it need more salt?
Hey, Will.
White wine, like I just put the white wine in.
The
Yep.
white wine should go in just before the tomatoes.
Yeah, that's perfect. Awesome.
Yeah. And
Yep.
then I just let it sit, and the chicken's still in there.
Yep, and you've got the tomatoes, the canned tomatoes, the plum tomatoes, all the tomatoes in there now.
Yeah.
Awesome. And how about the basil?
Basil.
Going in now. Yeah, that's perfect.
I'm putting some pepper into mine.
What's that, Jordan?
You get like the lights from the dollar store, and then you put them in.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know if you can see.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
I can
just
see it.
wrap-
That's pretty cool.
We wrap like the twine around, and they look really nice on the deck and stuff.
People are getting crafty.
Really crafty.
Very nice.
Hey, Will. Good to
My
see
mom
you.
did it. We didn't do it.
No, oh, you could have taken credit. I wouldn't have known.
Hello, buddy. Nice to see you, Will. Welcome to the JM Squared Kitchen. We are cooking a seafood linguine this afternoon. This is the 6th virtual Foodie Friday that we've done, and we have 6 people following us this week. Normally 10 to 11, but it's nice weather outside, so probably people were barbecuing
7.
today. 7 people, sorry. Well, they're sort of Ragu's sort of following us. Right, so
Ragu's sort of following us.
So
We've
if
got a
you're-
little bit of seafood, little ragu.
if your water is boiling, you can now put your linguine in, okay? So again, like I said to you before, I'm going to put 3/4 of a pack in. So about that much, which is like 3/4 of 500 grams. Oh, can you help me with this? Actually, this is what hurts my hand. My wife's going to do that for me because that hurts my hand. I can hold it for you though.
Is that 3/4? I guess
Yep.
that's 3/4.
That's right.
I remember 2 weeks ago when we made pasta and my sister did this and she broke the pasta in half and put it in the...
And I lost my mind.
John, you didn't actually say anything.
No, but you know what? I knew she did.
You did see that,
Did you see that?
and we just were quiet.
It was like one of those like internal moments.
It's sacrilege.
Couldn't
was like-
breathe. It was almost like when John put the cream in the risotto.
Yes,
Oh, that wasn't right either.
that was wrong too.
It was so right. It was so right.
I don't know, taste
Actually,
it
I didn't
right.
actually put any cream in it. You know what? I didn't put any cream in it because you had a go at me.
Right.
But like, I like to top it off with cream. My mum used to do that. She probably did it because she knew the Italians would hate it, so she did it.
How about like how John's incorporating some goat cheese into this one?
Yeah, a little bit of goat
How do we
cheese.
feel about that?
Inspired by Jamie Oliver.
We thought he was gone, COVID crazy.
Quarantine crazy. It's making weird decisions. We're just putting all the dairy in there.
You don't have to use dairy though. We're going to put some cream in this as well, but you don't have to. We're going to finish off with a little bit of cream just to make it a little bit more like a rosé sauce, you know?
Upon request, I was like, how about a rosé sauce? And he's like, all right.
Your tomato sauce should now be like simmering nicely, getting a little bit thicker.
Laura looks like it's boiling away there.
Laura, how are you getting on?
My sauce is real watery.
Okay, that's fine though. Just keep simmering it down.
Every time you say okay, I think about myself.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I suppose you all saw my dancing antics last week, eh? We haven't really spoken about that.
How about like when in class, Laura, when you say, yep, that's it, do you now think that's it? Yeah. I can't even say it anymore. I catch myself and I have a little internal chuckle.
Oh well.
He just does it. All this morning, he was like, come on, that's it.
Oh, I wish you had your microphone on.
I know, I was like, stop that. And then you
That's awesome.
You gave us the shout out for our pike push-ups.
They were synchro.
And he goes, come on, that's it. And I was like, "Let's do that. We still have 10 more seconds.
Do you know the worst thing, Jordan? Okay, so I was on a call and we're doing some with Will actually. Will's on now. He's on Facebook, and we're doing some mentoring with him on an online system. And so he brought me on a Zoom call where everyone in the system could see. So I was being like talked to, and he actually brought up my page, and the first thing on my page was that with no words. So like everyone's looking at me dancing in this like weird outfit. I'm like, oh my god, can you just put the sound on so that it makes sense?
It's all they need to know.
I was like, don't get me wrong, I did it for fun, but like these guys don't even know who I am, and the first impression was just like, he's laughing, he's actually saying yes, smiley face. He said that was such a great video. I said, yeah, when you turn the sound on.
Well, it's like an evaluation of our content.
Yeah.
So he's like, let's look at John's Oh.
Oh. He's like, that's a great video. I was like, yeah, no, you need to turn the sound on to understand it.
Didn't know we were going to look at content and also John's inner thighs.
Yeah.
So high up.
My hip movements.
Really get to know John.
Yeah, those hips don't lie. I'm telling you.
They do not lie. They tell a story.
They tell a very scary story.
What, really?
No. It's okay.
You married it.
I don't know. I've been like challenged to do some type of jazzercise video.
No, we're gonna do a couple's TikTok tomorrow, I think.
It's supposed to rain, so there may be more than one. You just don't know.
Will said, if I had those quads, I would have done that dance too.
They're very white quads.
Will, thank you so much for making me feel better about it. To be
Those
honest, it
babies
was just a
haven't-
bit of fun.
Those babies haven't seen sun for a long time.
It was a running joke in the community. That guy is an English guy, so the guy's that voice, Tony Britt, and it was a video circulating our community, and you're a part of our group, so you can probably see it. So it became a running joke that I was going to do it, and then this mesh shirt turned up at the doorstep, and then all of a sudden it was real, and like, so it had to be done. It had to be done.
Guys, but it is ready to go back to its original
Yeah,
home
it's
now.
not getting worn again.
So, sorry.
So Laura, your sauce should be thickening up nicely now.
Is it? Thumbs up, she says.
Good, yes. Just cook it for a little bit longer. It's called reducing, okay? My mum used to reduce her sauces for like 4 or 5 hours, where she keep adding water, then reduce, then add water, then reduce. Like for meat sauces, bolognese sauces, tomato sauces, it's the best way. It's that you get all the flavour out of either the meat or the vegetables and the actual sauce that you're making. If you
Are we
do
done
it.
with the basil?
I might add a little bit more. You never know.
Okay.
Just to impress Mark.
So what ingredients do we have left?
So we really only have, the last thing we have to do is put the fish back into the sauce and then put the parsley in with the spaghetti once we've We've sieved it, got rid of the water, right?
Sieved it?
And then we're gonna mix it all together. You can either mix it together or you can just serve the pasta and then put the sauce on, depending on how you want to do it. Okay?
Do you want me to show them how? Oh God, the pasta water is going crazy.
Take it off.
Do you want me to show them how thick this should look?
Yeah, you can show them that.
Okay, so this is how thick your sauce should look. Oh God, I don't want to put it on the floor.
Yeah. Let me just turn this down. Can you see that? Turn
Can you
around.
can you
You
use
can twist
this?
it. Yeah, you go.
No, I only have 2 hands. Can you just use this so that Eleanor can see? No, the spoon.
Oh, the spoon?
Yeah,
I'm
like
being highly demanding. I'm sorry.
give it like a
And
little.
pour it.
Other way, man. Towards the camera.
Yeah, it's hard. It's
No,
like-
towards the camera. Here.
Yeah, but it's gonna
You
go
hold this,
everywhere.
Hold this edge.
It's gonna go everywhere. Like literally, it's gonna splash all over everything. Oh, man. You're very demanding.
How's that for chunky?
Okay, can you stop?
Okay, I think we're done with that demonstration.
It's going everywhere.
I gotta clean the kitchen. It's like a bloody murder.
Yeah, ideally we'd have a camera up here, but like you know what?
But we're not professional.
We've got a pikey kitchen. You guys have got much nicer kitchens than us.
We're gonna need to house swap.
This was meant to be like a year. We're meant to be in here for a year or two and move into another house, and then we decided that we were gonna rent that one out. So
Well, our commute is like 2 minutes. So unless we're getting closer to the studio, I mean, like now our commute's like just roll down the stairs. But
okay, so just FYI, if you guys like pasta that's al dente, which means it has a bit of bite, you wanna check it in a few more minutes, right? Because it's been on for about 5. Anywhere between 10 and 12 minutes is how long it takes the pasta to cook, okay? And then we're gonna mix a little bit of olive oil in that and some fresh parsley, and then we're going to, that's the pasta, and then we're gonna add the fish to the sauce, and then we're good to go. We're gonna add some cheese and some cream if you've got that and you wanna add dairy. If you don't wanna add dairy, you don't have to do that at all. It's all good. Lovely jubbly.
who's working in a dairyless kitchen?
Hey Jess, how are you?
Yeah, Vidya's dairy free.
Will's asking how we originally met.
Oh God.
Most people know this story, but like I was working in a gym in London and Jana basically came through the door in reception and I was working
It
with...
changed your life
Yeah, sort of.
for the better.
I was working with a young guy, and he's like, oh my God, this girl that's coming in, I really fancy her. And I'm like, really? And he's like, I just don't know what to say to her. Will you just stop?
Act surprised.
And I was like, oh, he's just let me tell the story. And he's just like, I was like, oh, really? But you have a personal trainer uniform. You've got open invitation to go and speak to this girl, right? To go and chat with her. So I was like, look, I'll show you how it's done. And then, like, you can go and chat with her. Anyway, so I went up to her. She was on the treadmill. She ran to the gym, onto the treadmill. Long story short, I started chatting with her and I was like, she's pretty cool. So I offered a couple of personal training sessions, free personal training sessions, because she wasn't lifting any weights at all. She was just running on the treadmill and running to and from the gym, running away from her current
Guys, I was
boyfriend.
a cardio queen.
Yeah.
Didn't know any better.
And so, yeah, I sort of stole her from him and her current boyfriend, which was...
This is where we end the story.
I convinced her to become a trainer. She convinced me to come to Canada, and here we are right now, 10 years later.
He's watching Instagram right now.
No, we'll probably put a block on that one.
Yeah,
back
no,
in the day.
I don't think Ben was too impressed with that situation.
I think she was talking more about boyfriend of the time.
Maybe he is. He probably is. So
Maybe.
Will called me a sly dog.
He's something, all right. And then the first time that we went out together, we didn't really go out together. It was actually like my leaving drinks for a bar that I used to work at. And John was like magically found out and
Well, that was
came.
my friend's bar.
And he was like, oh, that's my friend's bar. I'll be there. And I was like, oh, that'll be great. And then we rocked up in this same outfit, almost.
I was wearing
Fuchsia. So you knew it was love when we were both wearing fuchsia.
Yeah, tell
doesn't
them
happen
tell
every
them the
day.
story where you wouldn't let me take you home. You wanted to take me home.
No, I don't think we we don't
Yeah,
tell that
very
story.
true story.
That's the story ends at fuchsia.
The Jana that I know would
No.
never stand in the rain with her hair. She was standing in the rain pulling me down one side of the road, knowing that I lived down the other, and I was trying to take her back to her boyfriend. Yeah. She doesn't remember that, apparently.
Should have stopped the story. Yeah, everybody agrees.
Not at all. I think it's really interesting.
It's interesting.
Love story.
You love that story?
They
No.
do.
Laura loves that story. Thanks, Laura.
Jana was so bad at two-timing that she got caught out. He found out that she had been seeing me. She checked her Oyster card. He checked her Oyster card and found out that she wasn't where she should be. Oh, that looks good. Very nice.
Good. Swiftly moving on to Sarah's pasta.
Looks good, Sarah.
It's not to change the subject for you, Jen.
Thank you so much.
I'll just carry on talking.
You know,
what I mean?
family love you.
911.
Yeah, that was a
911 from.
that was like a slow off.
But you shouldn't
bye.
be. You shouldn't be embarrassed because you would never have met me if you weren't like that.
If I wasn't like that.
You weren't like that back then. No, you know what I mean.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know,
Just digging.
lunch, whatever.
I mean,
When I met Connor, I had a boyfriend too.
there you
But now
go.
we're married.
There you go.
I feel
Listen.
like he'd understand more if he knew we were married, you know? Now?
Listen, Vidya. If that's the worst thing she's ever done, I've done 10 times worse than that. She knows that. She could tell stories that
But
she
we
knows
know
about
that
me. So,
already.
so you're not perfect, love. You know what I mean?
I was always a rule follower.
Yes, you are.
It was
There's no such thing as perfection.
rule following, you know, it catches up to you eventually. Then you just go for it.
How's the linguine doing, guys? Have you tasted it to see how far away it is?
Is it al dente?
It's not filled in, but we're good.
Mine's a little hard still, so I'm gonna wait.
Mark and Sarah are serving up.
I know. They did that last week as well, though. They were eating before everyone
They're
else.
pretty superstar
We're
status.
doing the to-go containers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
Ooh, Dan's ragu looks awesome.
Dan, that looks awesome.
Yes.
Oh, looks fantastic.
Video, you did the
Can you make sure Laura's put salt
the
and
tap
pepper in her-
test.
Can you make sure Laura's put salt and pepper in her sauce?
Laura, I'm told to check if you've done salt and pepper to your liking.
And some herbs, any herbs. I mean, if you have like oregano or basil, awesome.
Your father, John Mills, is just
Your father.
looking out for you.
Wow.
You mean oregano, John?
Oregano.
I thought it was basil.
Basil and oregano. Basil and oregano. Listen, you guys need to learn how to talk English. Seriously.
Oregano. Isn't that like a...
I thought it was like origami, but like not.
John, you just want to be as cool as me. I know you do.
I do. That's true. But if I could do origami, then that would be pretty good.
Origami. Oregano.
We're gonna do some
Right,
origami.
in Italian, it's oregano. Okay, so I say oregano.
This week, cahoots. Next week, Oregon.
Or in Japan, they say oregano.
Do it?
What's your oregano?
Oh my gosh. Okay, my phone's gonna die. That's okay.
All right.
Oh, Will wants to know why I was in London.
Looking for me. Well, come on, seriously.
Looking for John.
Looking for me. Like, seriously.
I was playing a game of Where's John
Yeah.
Mills, like Where's Waldo,
She's
but
like, where's my future? Where's my life?
where's my future?
And here I am.
No, I think I stayed in Guelph too long. I needed to move overseas in order to appreciate Guelph so I could come back here and settle down and also import a husband as you do.
Import.
All right, so Felicia and Mike and Jordan, you guys catching up here?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you're there, Felicia. Don't even worry about it. Awesome.
So, depending on where your spaghetti is or your linguine is, like, you can take that out. You're going to add some parsley to that. So if you have fresh parsley chopped, you can add the parsley, a little bit of olive oil, mix it in to the
want me to
colander.
add it?
Yeah, we're going to take that. I'm going to taste it because I know you don't like it too hard.
Tell me what you want me to do next. So
You're
that
going
you
to
don't hurt your
sift
hands.
this. You're going to sift this.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can do that now.
Yeah?
Yeah. We'll
But
taste
it's not
it.
like too hard for me.
Just taste it because for me it's perfect, but for you it might be a little soggy.
I like North American al dente, which
Some-
is like not al dente, it's like softer than al dente.
But it's so funny. My mum used to throw it against the wall because that's what Italians do, and if it sticks,
But that's what we did here.
You
Did we
good?
do that here? Eleanor, did you ever do that?
Throw it
No,
against
she's
the
like,
wall.
hell's no, not on my wall, girl.
okay, you good?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so let's take that out. Can you sift that for me? And then we're gonna add some olive oil and the fresh parsley.
Into the colander.
I like your hair today, Eleanor. It looks lovely.
Oh, thank you.
It's Friday. It's like wash your hair Fridays.
I did the same. I washed my hair. I washed and go. Always. Hey, Catherine, how are you? It's good to see you. I saw your video. I meant to like it and say hi. I will, I promise. I hope everything's okay in Toronto. Kelsey Duncan. Hey, Kelsey, how are you? Thank you for joining me for a chat this week. Let's post that video up again because we didn't get many views at the time that we shared it. So let's push that this week because it was awesome. It was really, really nice of you to spend some time with
We
us.
love Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey's awesome.
Kelsey keeps us.
If any of you missed,
On a straight and
if any
narrow.
of you missed that, Kelsey is a naturopath. She's awesome. We work with her closely, and we had an interview, and she was great. We had a good fun time for half an hour chatting about families, quarantine, business, and health,
Surviving.
surviving.
What am I doing with the oil?
Just putting it into the pasta spaghetti, so just a little bit, so it doesn't.
Okay.
So yeah, just mix it, and then we're gonna put some fresh parsley in there. Now you're gonna put your fish back into your sauce, okay? Because you're literally just gonna warm it up because it should already be cooked.
Should we wait till everybody's there? Or no? No. Okay. Okay. What am I doing with my parsley?
Parsley's going in the spaghetti.
Okay. Did everybody do that?
Half the parsley is going to go in with the spaghetti now with the olive oil. You're going to toss it into the olive oil so it coats the spaghetti. Then you're going to add a little bit at the end when you add your goat's cheese, okay?
So basically, your spaghetti is. I know. Don't
Or
just go
goat's
with
cheese.
it, or don't go with
If
it.
you don't want goat's cheese, don't worry. I know it's great. So tell me, I don't know.
It's not on the list.
No, I was excited because I was thinking it's ricotta or feta, but it's.
Yeah, okay. So Jana wouldn't get feta and she wouldn't get ricotta.
I don't
So
like feta.
she doesn't like feta. I love feta. I said get some ricotta. She got goat's cheese. So sorry.
I was trying to go with like, okay, because we're all being careful to buy things that we're gonna actually eat.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can get behind some goat's cheese on my salads.
It was not a fight that I was willing to have. Like
Plus, I
saw her face and I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Just put whatever cheese you want.
Okay,
on it.
because you guys feel me. When you're at Costco, you're like committing to that cheese for like 8 weeks. So I was like,
No,
I can't
not really.
commit to feta for 8 weeks.
They've got kids. The kids fucking eat.
No, but like you, as in we.
Would you recommend feta though over the goat's cheese?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, or nothing. We're gonna put a tiny bit of
Or
cream in.
nothing.
We're gonna put a little bit of cream in ours as well because we want to make it into a rosé sauce. But you don't have to, okay?
And then the seafood, is that in there again?
I just put it in. Yeah, I'm just warming it up. Yeah.
But like when you're like 2 minutes away, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're 2 minutes away because the pasta's already cooked. You didn't mix it.
Mike likes feta so much, and I don't normally let him buy it because I'm like, it's too
I remember
expensive.
that.
So his mom drops off feta at our house.
Say that again?
Mike's mom drops off feta at the house because I won't buy feta regularly. I'm like, it's too expensive. We're not going to use it. So his mom brings it to him.
Aww,
That's amazing.
that's a good mom.
That's something you have to get
Good
from
mom.
So we do have feta right now.
This was also going to put that into a bowl.
If you have the feta that's in the box, it lasts forever in your fridge. Like you can keep feta for months. Yeah.
John, it's expensive.
Don't worry about what you do.
The feta at Costco
Otherwise
is affordable. It's in the brine. It lasts. You get a lot.
Yeah, please.
All right.
That's my hand.
I'll tell Mike.
Am I putting it in there though? To toss it all?
Up to you if you want to put it all in there, you can.
Well, let's decide with a few people.
Listen, who would you rather put all the sauce in with the spaghetti right now, or would you rather portion it out and add sauce as you like?
Did
Put it all in.
Toss it all together.
Let's do it then.
Have we put the cream in?
We're mixing it all together.
If you want to put cream in, you can put cream in. Would you want to put cream in? Do you want
Yeah.
to put cream in? Okay, fine. So we're going to add a little bit of cream. Like the recipe called for. I can't remember what the recipe. Where did you put? You got rid of the recipe.
I didn't. I didn't close anything.
Okay, so whatever the recipe called for, I'm going to put a dash.
A splash.
I'm going to put a dash. Watch this. Watch this. See this? Mark, you're going to love this. Watch this.
Ow.
A dash of cream. What's wrong with
That's
you?
it.
Oh, sorry.
I think that's pretty much dashed on.
So just enough to turn it orange. Apparently, I just backed into Jana's hand, and she really cut her hand badly this week. Sorry.
John,
Yes.
you know what a squeech is?
A squeech.
I do know. A squeech is a dash. It's the same thing. A squeech. A glug. A squeech. What else? A splash. A dash. A squeech.
Squizzle.
Yeah, a squizzle. Okay, so spaghetti in here then, babe.
Okay. When are we putting the goat's cheese in?
At the end.
On top.
On top, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So spaghetti's going into the pan then. We're going to mix it all together. Jana's going to do this because my hand's really
Do you
sore.
think this is too much?
Let's just see.
No, I think we can put it all.
Okay, go for it.
We want
So
the right
let's use
portion
this
of
time.
protein.
So I'm now going to mix this up.
Want me to do that? Put your hand?
It's okay, I can do it with my hand. It's just the smaller things. So I'm mixing that up. You can see my sauce is nice and rosé. That almost went on the floor.
Oh my god.
That was so close. Jesus. Okay, so you're gonna mix that up nicely. It's gonna keep cooking, so hopefully it was al dente when you got it out. And then if you do have the cheese, this would be the time to add the cheese and the parsley. Your last bit of fresh parsley, throw that in the top, and then crumble a little bit of that Ideally feta, but if you don't have feta, goat's cheese, because Jana likes goat's cheese.
Go.
I don't want much of that goat's cheese, it's too strong.
Meow.
Fish and goat's cheese doesn't go. Like the Italians would go crazy.
But does fish and feta?
Yeah, it's
really?
much better.
Like I was like, what are we making? Italian? Are we Greek?
Are you gonna put that in then?
Okay. I'm being told. Okay, so I'm just dashing it through the snow.
Not much. I really don't want the goat's cheese. I didn't want to have a fight about it, but like, I could see her face when she was like, goat's cheese. I was like, okay.
You never said ricotta.
Well,
You said goat
it
or
says
feta.
it in the recipe. Everyone else told you.
I just don't go by the recipe because I don't know if it's accurate.
Yeah, well, there's always something different, right? There's always something different to add. Anyway,
Okay, well,
that good?
that's fine. I don't
And the
need to add
parsley?
any more.
fresh parsley goes in, and then we're gonna actually bring this down to the camera for everybody to see. That looks absolutely.
Middle of the door.
Look at that. Can everyone see that? That looks wonderful.
Looks great.
What about yours? Everyone's good? You're eating yours already. Yours looks great too. You does. Lovely jubbly. Let's take a photo of that. Okay guys, that was Virtual Friday in the JM Squared kitchen. My wife is doing the cleaning, as you can see. She's well trained. Enjoy, have a wonderful Friday. We are going to leave you. Come back here at this spot, same time next week for Virtual Friday in the JM Squared kitchen. Ciao for now.